This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck as a 2006 Ford F-350 crew cab, four-wheel drive, 6.0 turbo diesel. It's a Lariat, which is leather, and it's got the FX4 suspension package. It has 106,000 actual miles, and it's a theft recovery we purchased directly from an insurance company. And very unusual, they sold it on a clear title. Usually they could be absolutely mint condition with 0 miles on them and they'll still give them a salvage title unless they really like them and they're trying to avoid losing a fortune. They probably paid out, shit, who knows, 30-something thousand, probably 30 grand on this thing. Anyway, my job is to walk around these things and point out the negatives. The positives I'll show you too, but this thing ships to Maine or Michigan or Maryland or wherever. It needs to show up and you need to have no surprises. You need to know what you're buying. It's running right now because it's very hot here. It's probably 105 and the humidity is probably 70 or 80%. So I got the air conditioning running. It's got locking hubs. The tires are brand new. I just bought the tires. Could use a little touch up. It's got a little bit of this type of thing on the, especially on the skirts around the fenders on the front wheels. Got a little bit of chips and stuff on there, but in general, the hood and the doors and all the panels look great. If I owned this thing, I would get some touch-up paint and spend about 15 minutes with touch-up paint. Like I said, all 6 tires are brand new. We bought them at Discount Tires. They're BFG rugged trails. So this has got a little bit of that on the fender there. The hood looks great. Both front doors look brand new. I remember seeing a little bit of something, oh here you go, from people stepping on this board. They kind of worn away that, so probably a little touch-up paint there would be a good idea. We usually don't spend that kind of money on tires, but this one kind of deserved it. It's such a nice truck. Had to do it. It's got the light package, tow package. It's got a piggyback extra fuel tank. It says it holds 98 gallons. It's got its own pump. It pumps directly into the other tank, so it all works off of the actual gas gauge in the truck. When the truck's tank goes down, this one pumps into it. The gas gauge wasn't working when we bought it, so we had to send it down to Goldie's Diesel and install a brand new fuel sender. I see some scratches right here. Most of the stuff that's wrong cosmetically is just on these trim pieces around the fenders and stuff. And they're really, I mean, I'm being kind of picky. I'm making sure that you know what you're buying, but it's a really good looking truck. Yeah, I mean, the metal panels in this truck, there's not a ding in it. We do have to replace this. We are going to replace the lock cylinder, and this is how they broke into it. So there's a ding. I found one. Let's look under the hood real quick. There's your Ford stamp right there. So you know that it's a Ford fender. Right between my fingers is a Ford stamp right there. There's your Ford stamp there too, right between my fingers. And right, right there. The Ford stamp also. So all the Ford stamps are in the right places. So you know it hasn't had any parts work done to it. No body work done to it. Let's see the roof real quick. Make sure there's no... Oh, it looks like somebody decided to sit on the roof. I suppose if I went inside and popped it up, but of course, unless you're Shaquille O'Neal, I don't think it's going to matter. But we have to show you everything. Boy, the back seat looks brand new. This is a cool truck. Let's see, we got heated seats. That works. Power seat, up, down. Let's see, that goes down. That goes up, that works. Forward, backwards. There's your carpet. There's a little bit of wear going on here, but that's not in the, that's just like a color wear that I don't feel anything there. There's nothing to, it's not tearing at all, so you don't really need to do anything about that. Let's see. There was a hole right here, and we did a repair. I think you can tell we did some sort of, it's right there. Looks like somebody poked a pen and went boom right through there. So we had our guy repair it. Boy. Here's our receipt for the tires. Let's see what we got going on here. It was discount tires, and they were, let's see, $174 a tire. So whatever that was times 6, plus the install. So it's probably got a, well, it's easily $1,000 in tires. Let's see. It's got an air ride. There's the valve. There's the pump up. There's the pump down. That seems to be working properly. There's your tow. Stop. Let's see if the radio works. There's that. Boy, this is a pretty truck. Let's see if these controls work. Yes, they do. We have 101,619 miles. Obviously, the turbo works when you turbo. Let me check the tilt. That works. It's got a adjustable pedals. They work. Let me put on my seatbelt here real quick. All right, let's see. Put it in neutral. Put it in four-wheel low. Let's see. There's four-wheel drive. Boom. That's four-wheel. That's drive. That's reverse. Perfect. All right, let me put it into 4 high. Put it into drive. Boom. Perfect. And reverse. Good. All right, let's see. Let's put it back into 2-wheel drive. Let's check the info here. Let's do a little system check. Let me turn the air down here. The air's blowing ice cold, by the way. There you go. 2,648 hours on the motor, 101,619 miles. Thought it was more than that. Let's see. All right, let's go for a ride. All right, this thing's being sold on a clear title, actual miles. It was, if you come here to Tucson, you're going to pay tax, which is 2% Tucson City tax, plus whatever your state tax rate is. If you're from Oregon or you're from, Alaska, where it's 0%, all you're going to pay is 2% taxes total. If you're from, like Tucson, if you're from Arizona, you're going to pay 9.2%, because our taxes, state tax is 7.2 plus 2% tax. Sorry about the how bright it is. I'm not sure why it's so bright right now. Maybe it's because the hood's silver, but anyway, you're going to pay 2% plus your state tax rate plus a $250 dock fee if you come to Tucson to drive it home. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're going to pay is the agreed upon price and have it shipped out. We have a shipper. His name is Fred, that we suggest. You don't have to use him, but his name is Fred with Beacon Shipping Logistics. His number is in the middle of our ad if you want to get a quote before you bid to know what you're getting into. He's a great guy. He'll keep you informed. He communicates. Make sure that you're not cheap. If you're cheap on shipping, it'll sit here for a while. He'll give you a price that'll get it out of here in a reasonable amount of time. If you want the cheapest price, it could sit here for a month. If you want, a price that'll get it there in a week or two, that's a mid-level price. If you want it the next day, all you obviously have to do is pay, which you can do with Fred too. But he's good at getting you that middle price, and he communicates if shippers are late or whatever. But you're welcome to use your own also. So, in short, come here. You pay $250 dock fee, 2% Tucson tax plus whatever your state tax rate is. If you pay by wire and ship, all you pay is the agreed upon price, and you ship it away. That's it. Let me get out here. I'm going to come to a stop, and then I'm going to let you see the turbo on the gauge. And I'm told this thing's pretty quick. It doesn't have any bank stuff that you can visibly see, but I am kind of curious as to whether or not it runs like maybe it's chipped, or they've done a little tuning to it maybe. So let's get up here and stop, and then I'll give it some gas and we'll just watch the speedo here. Let's see. Alrighty then. Ready? There's the turbo. Oh yeah. This thing's wow. It got the 9,000 pounds rolling pretty quick. I'm not sure it's tuned or not, but it sure runs good. Anyway, please check this out. It'll be a very fair price. Please get your deposit in. Without a deposit, we don't have a done deal. We can accept your offer all day long, but if we don't have a deposit, someone comes in after you with money, we're going to take the money. All right? Thanks very much. Have a good week.